Three quoted values. You want the first one, so you write quote dot star quote. One quoted thing. Simple. And the match comes back, the entire line. From the first quote to the very last one, everything between was eaten. This is the single most common regex bug in working code. And your pattern did exactly what you wrote. It did exactly what you asked, you just never knew the star's contract. Today, watch it eat in slow motion. Last episode's model, 30 seconds. Your pattern is turn-by-turn directions. The engine is a runner moving through the corridor of your string, dropping a breadcrumb at every choice, walking back to it on every dead end. And a quantifier, star, plus, question mark, is not a character to match. It is an instruction about how many steps to take, which makes every quantifier a fork, a breadcrumb machine. Here is the star's real contract. Dot star does not mean whatever is in between. It means match as much as possible, eat to the end of the corridor, and drop a crumb at every character you swallow. Then the runner checks what comes next in your directions, a closing quote. The corridor is empty, dead end. So it gives back one character crumb by crumb until that quote can fit. The first place it fits, walking backward, is the last quote in the string. That is why it ate your whole line. Your turn. Two HTML tags in a string and the pattern says angle bracket, dot star, angle bracket. Pause and call it. What exactly comes back? Trace the feast. The opening bracket matches, dot star eats the rest of the line, then walks back looking for a closing bracket. And the first one it meets, walking backward, closes italic, the very last tag. One match, the entire string. Bold, italic, and the words between, all of it. Now add one question mark. Dot star, question mark. Lazy. The same star, the opposite appetite. It starts by eating nothing and asks, does the closing quote fit yet? No. Swallow one character. Ask again. One more. Ask again. The first place the quote fits, walking forward, is the first closing quote. Match, quote a quote. Same possible matches searched in the opposite order. That is all lazy means. So, lazy is the good one? No. Lazy rechecks the rest of your pattern after every single character it swallows. On a long string with a late match, the tiptoe does more work than the feast. Greedy, one big eat, then give backs. Lazy, a check at every step. Both drop crumbs at every character. Both are backtracking machines. Remember that word from episode 1? It is about to matter enormously. Which is why the production answer is usually neither. Say what you actually mean. Quote, then any character that is not a quote, then quote. A negated class. Now the runner never guesses. Every character either is a quote, stop, or is not, step. No choices, no crumbs, no give back. One straight walk. Same match as lazy and nothing to walk back through ever. Precision beats appetite. Boss level. The string is A, X, B, Y, B. Two B's. Two patterns, A dot star B and A dot star question mark B. Pause. What does each one return? Greedy eats to YB, walks back to the last B. It returns all 5 characters. Lazy grows from nothing to the first B. A, X, B. Different matches, not just different work. Choose the quantifier by which result you want. Choose the negated class when you want neither guessing game. Your field guide. You assumed dot star means the stuff in between. It means eat everything, apologize later. You assumed lazy is the opposite. It is the same search in the opposite order, sometimes a different match. You assumed one of them must be the fast one. Both drop a crumb per character. The fast one is the pattern with no choices at all, the negated class. Say what you mean and the runner never guesses. The star eats first and apologizes later. The question mark tiptoes and checks, and both pave the corridor with breadcrumbs. When you can, write the pattern with no choices at all. That is greedy, lazy, and the third option nobody teaches. Next Sunday, we hand the runner a pattern where the crumbs multiply by each other. Catastrophic backtracking, the regex that froze real servers. Subscribe so it finds you.